Mic check. Ha 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 ha. I am the anti-rhythm rock shaka what? Z-Man, Florida's greatest comedian, coming in hot, live and direct from Tampa, Florida. With me in the basement, as always, my main man, Tyler. How are you?
What up, guys?
How's it going?
I feel like I've upgraded from the car to the basement.
I know, that was funny. I was like, where's Tyler? Every week, where's he going to be? And now you're in the basement.
Could change again.
I got to be honest with you. I'm coming in here. I'm on like empty. I'm running on empty like the James, what's this, Jackson Brown song. Down here in Florida, you lived in Florida, right? Orlando?
Yeah.
Miami?
I lived in Orlando 2 years and Miami 2 years. Yeah.
You know how those like little lizards on the sidewalk?
And in your apartment?
Yeah. I got another one in the apartment last night and I didn't sleep at all. I was looking for it the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Just let it be. It's not going to kill you.
I'm freaked out by that shit. I hate reptiles.
Well, me too. But those things they're harmless.
Reptiles and rats freak me out, man. That's why I knew I was going to last in New York, because I see rats everywhere. It would freak me the fuck out. And these rats look like possums. They're huge.
Yeah.
Speaking of New York, I'm flying there tomorrow.
For Rage Against the Machine, right?
I cannot fucking wait. Oh,
awesome.
It's going to be so much fun.
That's awesome.
I cut you off. What were you saying?
I'll just add to Florida creatures, the fucking cockroach, everything's like, they just live better down there, I think. It's disgusting.
I stayed in a comedy condo when I did that last year when I had the breakup with Kevin Brennan on the road in Oklahoma. I was in a comedy condo in Tulsa with Patrick Melton, who's a comic. I guess he gets in fights with Red Bar and everybody. I had no idea. Anyways, it had cockroaches. It was disgusting. I was like, I got to get the fuck. I almost got a hotel. Like, I was like, I can't do this. That's when I was like going to quit comedy, and I got robbed in Alabama. I legitimately was going to quit comedy. I was like, I'm done. I got robbed.
You got to put yourself into some shitty situations just to be a comic, you know?
It's, people don't understand. I mean,
or at least a road comic.
You know, we got to deal with all this other shit, you know, shitty condos, shady comedy club bookers like that Nabil over at Snappers, that piece of shit over in Pearl Harbor. You know what I'm going to do? I think I have a plan. I'm not going to tell it right away because I don't want to get in trouble, but I really want to stick it to this guy for fucking me. So we do all this, and then you got comics like Chrissy trying to cancel me or trying to dox. It's just, it's so shitty. Like, we're already dealing with bullshit. We already have it. We had the fucking fans calling the Bahamas trying to get me fired. It's like,
yeah, that's wild.
Too much. It's like, the job's hard enough. It really is to entertain a room for an hour or even a half hour to keep them engaged and laughing. And sometimes you don't do well. Right. You know, when you just got to fucking eat shit. And then on top of all that other stuff, we got to deal with all this other stuff. So, you know, fans, if you're a true fan and you know who you are, even if you don't like somebody, don't try to ruin their fucking careers. Just don't do it, man. Just don't like them.
I don't understand someone's thought process behind, you know, doing something like that. That's so fucked. Like,
Chrissy Mayer is a cunt. I don't like her. I don't like her husband or her boyfriend or pimp manager. I don't like them at all. But I'm not going out of my way to hurt her career. I just publicly say I don't like her. I'm not calling the comedy club. I'm not Googling her. I'm not auditing her. I'm not making memes. I'm not making YouTube videos. I'm not creating alt accounts. I just say she stinks.
What an absolute waste of time, for like time and energy, right? Like to do something like that to someone. I don't know. I just watched this documentary on Netflix not too long ago.
The Last
Maybe
Dance?
We talked about this. No. I actually got really fucking bored with that, to be honest.
You're an idiot.
I was
awesome.
like, yes, he's good, and he was also a bit of a dick. Surprise. No, it was like every episode was a little different. The first episode was about these like Xbox kids who who like SWAT each other. You know what I mean when I say that? Like they get like caught up in the shit talk back and forth while playing a video game online, and they get so mad.
Swatting?
No. So then what they do, one of them, it gets mad. So what he does is he pulls up the other kid's IP address, finds his home location, home address, and then calls in to the FBI or whatever, or just like to the local cops of that place saying like, hey, I just drove past this house. There's someone there with a sign that says, you know, please someone help me, let me out, blah, blah, blah. And so like, whatever it is, immediately like the SWAT, like whatever, they do it to the point where it's like serious enough where the SWAT has to come. And so obviously the more and more this happens, like eventually someone gets shot and killed who never fucking deserved it.
Yeah. It's you're really wasting everyone's time and putting their lives at risk. It's crazy. It's insanity. I got in this big fucking online dust up a couple years ago. Comedian Dina Haslam did this joke about some SoundCloud rapper that died, Extension, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And she was getting bombarded on Twitter by his fans.
For doing the joke?
Yeah, for just doing a joke on stage on Comedy Central. And they put it out. She didn't even put it out. And she had to go private. So I started going after them. And they came at me like in full force to the point where they called Zanies, where I was at in Chicago, saying they were going to like send somebody to kill me. I had to call the police. Yeah. They stole my Twitter account. They hacked it and stole it. It was like out of control. These young generation, they just.
No, sir. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's why they started doing like that swatting shit. Is one, because you get to fuck over this other kid who is a better shit talker than you or something, right? And two, all these calls are, you know, for the most part, they're anonymous. So there's no repercussion for the person making that phone call.
Well, that's like that online too. A lot of people doing, you know, causing shit. They're all anonymous. It's just like, they'll say every awful thing to you, but they're anonymous.
Right.
That's why I make a rule. I will not, besides a few people that are grandfathered in, I will not respond to an anonymous account ever again. If you're anonymous, you got a fake profile and you're saying shit, you'll never get a response.
Right.
And I'll mute you or block you. And I'm blocking motherfuckers left and right now.
That's the way to do it.
It's because it feels like you're killing them. You're shooting them dead. Every time I hit block, I feel like I just shot you in the head. A lot of people think they're funny and they're just fucking just causing chaos and bullshit. I don't have time. I don't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Was that what that thing was?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, I think so.
I think that was a drop we had on the Alan Cox show, which leads us.
Yeah, well, was that the Cleveland person? Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it.
Let's just go into the mailbag of assholes because, ladies and gentlemen, you can contact me through the Patreon DMs. I try to respond to every single one, or you can go through chadzumock.com and direct me, send a direct message to me. And I don't necessarily, when I pick these, they're usually really shitty. I take the shittiest ones that stick out. But this one is not as shitty, but I do want to touch on it because some people know me from my old days on the radio show. Some people know me from Jim Florentine's podcast. Some people know me from Kevin Brennan's podcast, All Things Comedy, Punch Drunk, which got a big, nice plug on Joe Rogan. Sam Tripoli was just on Joe Rogan and gave
oh shit, go figure. There you go.
Podcast Punch Drunk a plug. Too bad I'm not on it anymore. That would have been nice. Anyways, thanks, Patton.
Another friendship that's not quite the same anymore.
And there's no animosity. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
But John D wrote in, and it ties in to my old radio show. It says, "Hey, Zumock." Well, so far so good. It's usually fuck face.
Solid.
You use my name, which okay, all right. I loved you on the Alan Cox show, but you have took a turn for the worse, a turn for the sad, which is weird. Hearing about you still bitching about Alan Cox all these years later is just sad, man. It's time to move on. You got fired for a DUI, so you need to move on with your life and own it already. You are a really funny guy, but this angry version of you isn't a good look. Can't support your Patreon any longer because of it. You've turned into a right-wing lunatic that's ruining our country these days. If Tyler had any sense, he would start running now. Best of luck, John D. So, Tyler, your thoughts before I get into it, because you're.
Yeah, my thoughts are, one, yes, you were good on the Alan Cox show, right?
Well, thank you.
Two, you got into some legal trouble, right?
I did.
That happened.
100%.
The thing with that, the sticky thing with that is so did so many other people on that station. And it all seemed to target you or come down on you and only you. Everyone else seems to only get a slap on the wrist. Whatever the reason is behind that, I don't know. It's just what I saw from the outside looking in.
Okay.
The next thing is, I would agree you're a little bit angry. You know, you definitely are. Is there reasoning behind it? I think so. I think there's reasoning behind it. And then
so you can justify
with that. Yeah. But also with that, it's kind of like a two-parter. Go to the right-wing nut thing, right? Like, because I'm not either. I'd like to say I'm pretty center down the lane. If someone came up to me on the street and asked, is Chad Republican? I'm like, I don't, maybe, I don't know. But what I do know is that he's a comedian, and whether it's pulling from the anger shit or it's pulling from the right-wing stuff, there's still comedy roped up into it or wrapped into it. So I would hope that people can make that, a distinction. I don't think everyone can though. And so maybe some people have to leave the Patreon because they're not comfortable with it, but
Yeah. Good. Rack.
Yeah. How'd I do?
That was a good assessment. You evaluated it, and you gave an opinion, and I'd have to agree with all of it. I'm kind of on your page about me. I want to break this down a little bit further here because there's a lot to unpack here. I just wanted to throw that little dumb saying in. First of all, thanks for the email. Let's just get that out of the way. I appreciate it. You can always email me. I read them all. I don't exactly read every tweet, so that's not a good place to go. Just go email me. I read the emails. John D, thanks for hanging in there for 10 years, I guess, because I haven't been on the show in almost 10 years. But we lost you, buddy. And I apologize about my anger. I think it's, doing this for so long and seeing the hypocrisy and so much bullshit and so many, I see behind the curtain, and I see how the sausage is made with a lot of this, and it rubs you the wrong way. Now, as far as me being a right-wing lunatic, you couldn't be any further from the truth. I call out the right all the time. I'm calling out Anthony Cumia when all these other people are sucking up to him. Like, I'm calling out all the bullshit. I call out Chrissy Mayer, who is quote unquote a right-wing lunatic, and she's conservative and a patriot. I call her out.
And plus, it's hard to not crack some jokes at fucking Biden. I mean, come on.
If Saturday Night Live had any balls, they could do a whole fucking show on this lunatic.
Ugh.
I mean, he's out of control. This guy is not fit. Here's the thing. I think all politicians, I don't know what a percentage, maybe 80% of them are corrupt as fuck. All of them, right, left. Some of them are just straight up criminals, like fucking the Clintons. I mean, Nancy Pelosi. They're all fucking lunatics. And that's just what it is. It's power grabs. Everyone, when you get a position of power, it's people tend to turn. It's like going undercover as a cop, and then you start selling drugs. Eventually, it gets into you, and you want to move ahead. I mean, look how
it's the group of people that you're now like surrounded by. You're engulfed in it, and if everyone else is doing this thing, then you're probably going to do it or start doing it the more comfortable you are to be around it. And by that, I mean, like for example, like Pelosi's husband with is it insider trading? I don't know. Right. But like that sort of shit where it's like the more you're around it, the more you're kind of getting that confirmation that it's okay. And because no one's getting in trouble. and you roll with it. And that
Yeah.
goes for anything, not just politics.
And it was like with me in radio, if you're not playing the game and they see you as a problem, they will get rid of you. They do the same thing in politics. Donald Trump was not playing the game. There's a lot of shady money on the right and left, Republicans, Democrats, a lot of shady deals. Trump went in there as an outsider, a grenade, and fucked up everybody's money, all the side hustles. Pelosi's been there since there's photos of her with JFK. That's how long she's been there. Fucking Joe Biden's been there when fucking Nixon was on. I mean, it's out of control. If you're at a job, I don't care who you are, for that long, you're going to find some backdoor deals. You know, okay, can I sleep on the job? When so-and-so leaving, can I go here? This, you're going to fuck around a little bit. And that's what it is. So if you trust these politicians and you're the idiot, bring it back to radio. I was an outsider in radio. I came in there like a tornado. I got hired because Bo saw me open for Daniel Tosh and thought I was funny. And I wanted to get into radio. I loved Artie Lang. I loved Jim Norton. I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be the co-host. And I like to think we did some pretty good work. We were number one in every demo. And Alan even said it himself. It was the quickest he's ever gone to number one. So with that being said, I saw a lot of shady shit in radio, a lot of and I wasn't playing ball. And I was up for a contract. I had a lot of money coming my way. That was 1 month until my contract was expired. I get the DUI charge. Let's put it that way. Because if you want to get technically legal,
it's not final till it's final.
It was reduced to a reckless operation. If you want to get technically legal, I got it reduced. So I got fired on a DUI charge. With that being said, behind the scenes, they can get a lot of money off the books. Chad's causes problems. He doesn't play ball. Let's just get rid of him and replace him. That's what happened. Mm-hmm. We'll use this DUI charge to perfect out. Now, did I deserve the DUI charge? Probably, but at the time, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to be like, yeah, dude, I was fucking wasted. I wasn't I was drunk, but.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, did you make a bad decision and did you fuck up?
Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't eat and I was tired and I was drinking and I literally drove 2 miles and I got the rest is history. But with that being said, people still bring that up to me to this day. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. It was 10 years ago, if not more, right? November 30th, 2012, 10 years ago. And I was fired December 5th, 2012. Mm-hmm. So I saw all the bullshit and I saw them how they threw me under the bus afterwards, how they just, there was, I saw how the sausage was made. So I got a little angry. And then I see all the criminal activity that took place after that with Bill and Rover and I was just like, this is fucking bullshit. So anyways, sorry I lost you, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do?
Am I over it? Yes, I'm over it. Have I moved on? I moved to Florida and Los Angeles. I've moved on with my life. I've been on, dude, I got a whole separate life with Kevin Brennan's podcast, Punch Drunk. I got these separate things that I've done that did not define me. And if I'm going to call out Alan, because I guess what happened was Alan has pronouns in his bio. He is
good.
Him.
I was wondering.
So somebody sent it to me because he has me blocked. And so I just thought it was funny. And I posted on my Facebook, like, LOL, ha, ha, ha. That's it. Because it's fucking, he's a cuck.
Yeah.
And I'm calling it out. I'm allowed to have an opinion. And everyone's like, dude, move on, man. You need to move on, dude. Let it go. Come on. And I'm like, I'm allowed to talk about it. It was a part of my life. It was 3 years of my life. I could talk about it. I'm allowed.
Jesus.
But it's not I moved on. It's on. What do you want me to do? Just never bring it up?
Well, I mean, the thing is, how can you truly move on when everyone else brings it up all the time?
People send me shit all the time.
You're forced to talk about it again.
Yeah. People send me shit about Chrissy Mayer. People send me stuff. Like, she's like, oh, he's obsessed with me. He can't stop. People just send me shit. And I have an opinion. There it is. Yeah. I don't think it's about being obsessed and not moving on. It's about me talking about what's in front of my fucking face. So I don't know. Sorry about that little rant.
Well, hopefully he comes back around.
Yeah, we'll see him. Come back around. Take some time off. Go get some R&R and stop back. Maybe you'll appreciate me again. Maybe you'll like the comedic stylings and rants of one Florida's greatest comedian. We'll see. We will see. Speaking of Donald Trump, the FBI has raided his home early morning. They went in early when he was still sleeping. Did you see this?
I saw the headlines. Yeah.
Yeah. FBI searches.
So it's funny because they raided, what is it called? Mar-A-Lago. And it's just funny how that's like his home now. It's like, wasn't that like a golf club or something? Or do I have that wrong?
No, it was always his home.
Was it really? Okay.
Yeah. And he lives inside of it. It's but I guess essentially they said the FBI has searched his West Palm Beach, Florida home, had broken open a safe, an account signaling major escalation in the various investigations into the final stages of his presidency. Apparently I guess he has unclassified documents at his home. That's what they're saying. Because they said Trump delayed returning 15 boxes of material requested by officials with the National Archives for many months, only doing so when he became a threat of action to retrieve them. So essentially, they're doing everything in their power to make sure this guy does not run again.
That is what it sounds like.
They've already impeached him twice. They fucking audited him. They what else have they done? The Russian collusion, which they turned out to be fake. And meanwhile, this Hunter Biden's out there fucking smoking crack and selling drugs and making shady deals, getting his dick sucked by strippers, and he has child porn on his laptop. But Joe Biden his approval rating is so low right now, and everything's a fucking mess. So they should be focusing on fixing it, but instead they go and do this shit because they're afraid of him in 2024. They're afraid of this guy. So
well, I think that's exactly what it is. I think you're scared of this guy who really stirred shit up his first time around. And I don't know. Did he stir shit up for like the greater good of America? Did he stir shit up to try and get himself some benefits, like on his own businesses? Did the reasonings behind it? I don't know. I do know that they are scared of him. And if the people who have been in charge for forever are scared of this guy coming in and like shaking shit up, then that's at the very least, that's interesting to me. Because like, what are you scared of?
Well, Tyler, with you saying that, I just want to tell you, I want to be honest, you're a right-wing lunatic.
Yeah, right.
You understand? No, listen, this is coming from a guy just that sees the obvious. Politics is corrupt. I do believe the Democrats did rig the election with the mail-in ballots. They have a history of being shady as fuck. They're afraid of this guy because, like I said earlier, Trump came in as a grenade and fucked up everyone's money. The Republicans, Democrats, China, Russia, like he fucked up everything. He was making.
I wish I could find. They said that they found like papers like in his toilet that he tried to flush, and it was hilarious.
Like Ray Liotta and Goodfellas when they were trying to flush the cocaine.
Basically, yeah. Did I find it? And yeah. Let me try and send this to you.
And they also said that they didn't let anybody in the room, which I think is illegal. So the FBI could have planted something. And
well, of course, I mean, like, dude, look at the writing on these photos, and like those are not sitting in water for more than a few seconds to be able to get clear images, like without the ink bleeding.
What's the photos?
I just sent it in this Zoom chat to you.
Okay, let me check. Let's go to the phones. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even know we had this feature.
Look at that.
Look at this. How about this technology, motherfuckers? Let's pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie. Here we go. These are the photos.
Yeah.
This isn't. No, come on. Right. They said this was in Trump's toilet.
I guess so.
First of all, I heard he had a gold toilet. This looks like my toilet. Oh, there's the names.
Yep.
Here's the classified information. I don't believe this shit.
It's fucking hilarious.
Quick, flush him down the toilet. Like, what is he doing? Like, you think Trump's just going through the boxes at Mar-a-Lago?
And like, just rip him up, but leave the names intact.
Yeah, I don't really know what to believe, but I do know they are afraid of this guy. He caught, and honestly, he might fuck up the Republican Party too, because listen, Ron DeSantis is, if Trump doesn't run, is odds on favor of winning the presidency if he decides to run. But if him going up against DeSantis it'll be ugly. It's not going to help. It's not going to help Trump at all, because people like this guy, Ron DeSantis. He's level-headed. I
can see DeSantis winning for sure.
Especially after what happened this year with Biden and Kamala. I mean, their approval ratings in the toilet. It's just, nobody likes these people.
Yeah.
They've been called out on all the hypocrisy and all the lies. Like, does Trump lie? Yeah. Is he a narcissist? 100%. But at least you know what you're getting with this guy. With Biden, they're shady as fuck.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like
because Biden, like, that whole structure is like your classic structure, right? Where like that's even what I said about Trump when Trump won. I was like, yeah, but who really cares? Like, who's really scared? Because he's just going to be this puppet anyways. Because that's always the way it seems to have been, right? I'll say that. It's
almost like a middle management guy at Applebee's. He's running the store that day, but at the same time, he has to talk to corporate.
Right. It turns out he talked to corporate and then turned around and told everyone exactly what corporate said.
That's why I like him, and I'd rather know what I'm getting, and that's and Biden. It's just you just a lot of Democrats in general, like, especially the Clintons. They're just shady as fuck. So I don't know. This is their. I don't know what's going to come out of this, but the goal is to make sure he doesn't run again. That's the goal.
Of course.
But they may have did the Republicans a favor if he doesn't run. DeSantis.
Now you don't. Yeah, you're not splitting the party. Yeah.
So, good job, guys. Good job, Biden administration. How about working on this fucking country? How about working on this instead of these FBI raids? Get some shit done. Quit sending money to the Ukraine. Sorry, Tyler, your family's
fair
over there.
It's fair. That's legitimately one of the things I'm concerned about, is just like the billions upon billions and billions. That's just like, dude, especially if it doesn't get resolved, and I don't see how it would get resolved. I think Putin's a fucking madman, but like it's just like, at this point, it's like, if it doesn't get resolved and it turns into a World War III and we get wrapped up into it, we should have just fucking not beat around the bush and just went straight fucking to it anyways.
Yeah.
We should have just fucking, and everyone's like, yeah, but that would increase the risk of them launching nukes. It's like, I mean, you want to get there in 10 minutes or you want to get there in an hour? Like, it seems to be like what we're doing.
Yeah. You think we're ever going to shoot a nuclear bomb off? You think that's ever going to come back?
Probably in a few months. God, I hope I'm wrong.
Jesus. At the U.S.?
Russia towards the U.S.?
Yeah,
maybe. I'm getting worried about these hypersonic ones and like how true they are. Like, do we really, like, does Russia really have that power to like send off a fucking bomb that's gonna make its way over to us in like seconds, pretty much, is what they're saying?
Damn, I didn't know about this.
It's terrifying. It's like, I don't know if it's true or not, but
I kind of want a nuclear war, and I'll tell you why. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't really have a retirement plan. I don't have much set up on the second backhand. So if it ends in nuclear war, then I'm like, all right, well, I don't have to worry about it.
If you knew a nuke was coming, would you do anything different? Like, if it's like, all right, in 10 minutes, that shit's hitting, where should I go? Or would you just like, maybe I can fall asleep in 10 minutes?
I'd probably try to make love to a lady.
in 10 minutes.
Oh, I've done it.
I mean, you gotta like go.
Oh, trust me.
You gotta go door knocking.
I kind of want to go straight up Red Dawn. I would love to just go raid a store and head to the mountains.
Okay.
But then again, I might be disintegrated.
I'm on the road, probably unlocking your car.
Yeah, radiation. I'll melt, fall into ashes or whatever happens.
Yeah.
Let me get back to you on this nuclear bomb, what I would do.
It's interesting.
But you can survive a nuclear war.
I mean, Indiana Jones survived.
Oh, I get inside of a refrigerator.
Right.
That's how you survive a nuclear bomb. They're making another Indiana Jones, by the way. I think it's.
Are they really?
I think it's wrapped, if I'm not mistaken. Man, they're just getting anything they can out of Harrison Ford before he croaks.
Why not?
Speaking of dead celebrities, Olivia Newton-John finally died.
That's an interesting one.
Olivia Newton-John, who died on Monday at the age of 73 after having long struggled with breast cancer. Hey, man, if you have cancer and you died at 73, that's a good life.
It's true.
She was beloved by Hollywood. She was in Grease. Now, that's what sucks about like some of these people dying that are known for something. You got to hear the fucking Grease soundtrack every 5 seconds now. You got to hear Let's Get Physical.
So yeah, let me see. She at 73 years old, struggled with breast cancer. Does it say how long she struggled with breast cancer? Is that what she died from? She
had it for a long fucking time. I remember her having it in the 80s.
Did she really? So then that much fighting, your body trying to fight, like there probably wasn't a lot of good years like leading up to right now of like, I feel good today. You know what I mean? Like that's tough.
Sandy. That's my fucking Travolta. Two, give me two. That's good. I'm working on it. I'm working on, guys. I'm the next Rich Little. Yeah, I don't know. I know Godfrey told the story on the podcast about how Olivia Newton-John came to the Comedy Cellar, and he did his whole routine was on Grease, and then he went to hang out with her in the limo, so he met her.
Good Lord, that's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. But yeah, people love that fucking Grease movie, man. They're like, personally, I'm a Grease 2 fan. I'm kidding.
See, it's very hard for me to put up with movies that just break into songs because everyone's singing.
Kind of gay.
Yeah, and I'm a right-wing nut job.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like that goddamn queer shit. I mean, who you gonna dance? Sing and dance? Not on my watch.
Mm-mm.
You want to sing and dance, you go hang out with those queers. Over in where's that gay pride parade? Go do that.
Go do that.
Go do that instead of fucking dancing in my movies. Ooh, ain't watching no goddamn Grease, West Side Story. Hell, you watch that, you'll catch the monkeypox.
It was Grease. It's a pretty cool car though, huh?
Yeah, it's fine. Travolta's gay too.
Ooh, hot take.
Yeah, rack me. Rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John. Honestly, I thought she was already dead, to be honest with you. Because I hadn't heard anything. You know what almost died was Anne Heche. You see that shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
She was was she still a lesbian? Because she was dating Ellen for a minute. And I think she went back to cock.
Did she really?
I think. I don't know.
Huh.
I know one thing. She's in critical condition. Did she
a coma? She's in a coma after a fiery crash.
She was drunk doing 100 miles an hour into a house.
Was she really?
That's what I'm reading.
Oh,
crashed inside the house. Yeah.
You know, Ellen DeGeneres is fucking so many people up.
Yeah, stay away from Ellen if anyone.
Seriously. irony that Ellen's now dating or married to someone named Portia.
That is irony. What's the last thing Anne Heche has done? I guess the house was burning for 60 plus minutes before the firemen were able to get her out. So she's probably going to look pretty rough. A little different. She's going to have a different look.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Ellen's going to find her attractive anymore. But yeah, I wonder if she'll get charged with anything. What if she just got like a speeding ticket? That's it.
I mean, she's in a coma, and I guarantee they still have her like handcuffed to the bed.
You think so? Even in a coma?
Why not? They can wake up.
Yeah, but you're gonna walk out of there?
She just finished a movie called What Remains.
The irony.
She just finished up a movie called Full Ride. And the most recent one, I don't think that they got to shooting yet. It says it's still in pre-production, but it was called Wake. So,
two things: what remains, and will she wake? Those are spot-on movies.
Christ, man. Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers. That's what you're supposed to say, right?
Yeah. Bless her heart.
Yeah, thinking of her and her family. Got to put out a statement like Whitney Cummings does. She likes to put out statements. Like when Chris D'Elia gotten
right.
mix up, she had to put out a statement even though she had nothing to fucking do with it. Now she's trying to be friends with Chris again.
She
fuck
used to
yourself.
like she used to love him. Yeah.
And she threw him under the bus.
And well, he's another one. Just no one talks about him.
Nah, Chris got his shit together, man. He got railroaded.
No one talks about him. Who's going to be the first to bring him back on a podcast? You know what I mean?
I think he did Fighter and the Kid.
Well, that one makes sense.
Yeah, because Callan was on it.
Things in common. Yeah.
Dude, I'll have him on. I would have had DeLeon during all that. That's how loyal I am. That's how loyal I am. I'm not some fucking Hollywood phony. I'm not some fucking. I'm not a cuck.
All right, you're getting angry again.
Well, I'm a right-wing lunatic. That's what I do.
What sucks for him is like if he goes on anything, he's got to address it in some sort of way, No,
not really, because Louis going on podcasts right now, and he's not.
Yeah, but Louis got it out of the way on stage, I think.
Yeah, Chris might have to release a special or something to talk about it. I think that's probably. He's doing great. He's selling out. He's going on a theater tour. He's
Good.
back. He built his own little thing. Good on him. Good on him. Oh, I forgot to bring this up. So I did I did a show, like just a little one-nighter. Somebody called me last minute to fill in for someone. And it was pretty funny because I got Venmo heckled.
Okay.
So I just
heckled
through Venmo.
They like paid you and then made fun of you?
So this is what happened. I did a joke where, I forgot what it was. I had a shirt. It says my Venmo. It says chad-zumock, and I wore a T-shirt on stage, just saying, comedy's doing really well for me. I was just trying to make a joke out of it. So after every joke I did, this guy Venmo'd me 17 cents. So I see my watch every time I finish like a laugh or a punchline, my phone's on
Dude,
the
that's
stool,
so funny.
and it goes ching 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 ching. So I'm like looking at it.
That's so funny.
And I go, what the fuck's going on? And I'm like looking at it. I go, who's Venmoing me right now? And nobody said anything. Then after the show, the guy came up to me. He's like, yeah, it was me. I was like, yeah, every time you did a joke, I thought it was funny. I just send you some money. I go, you were sending me 17 cents. He goes, yeah, that's about what I thought it would be worth. I go, so you're saying my entire act that I've been working on for 20 years is worth 17? So I think I had like 20 jokes. So what's 20 times 17? I'm terrible at math.
Dude, that's so amazing. 20 times 17?
Yeah.
A lot.
20
you
times.
Should be rich by now.
My act's worth $3.40.
$3.40.
I go, my album is at least $6.99 on fucking iTunes. Anyways, I think Tyler froze up. Tyler, are you with me? Are you with me? He froze up in the basement, everybody. Well, let's just do some plugs until Tyler comes back. Guys, yeah, so if you want to support me, there you are.
There you are. Yeah, I lost you there for a second.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, if you want to support the Z-Man, you can Venmo me, or you can just sign up to the Patreon, which is $3, as little as $3. That's all it is. You get extra content. You get the podcast early. You get Mondays with Mazer. You get bonus episodes. I'm going to be creating a new tier coming up here, whether it's in September. I think September, I'm going to get shirts. And if you sign up for this tier, I will mail you out a shirt. I just want to finalize the design.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And if you can't afford it, because of inflation and you're, living dollar to dollar, I get it. Times are tough. Times are rough. Do me a favor. Go hit subscribe on the old iTunes, and little things you can do, like subscribe to the YouTube. If you see like a tweet, retweet it, just stuff like that, just to get the word out. That's how you can support me too. But if you can do that, that'd be fantastic. Leave a 5-star review on the iTunes. Now back to the show. There's a nice little commercial right there.
Perfect.
Tyler, each and every week, we try to review a movie that I grew up with, because we have a little age different, and movies that are kind of more or less ingrained in my life, my sensitivity. Is that even a thing? Is it ingrained in my sensitivity? But just something that was in my DNA growing up, probably kind of helped form me just from growing up.
Let's call them emotional imprints.
Emotional imprint. And one of those movies that I saw in the theaters with my abusive stepfather was the 1987 Robocop classic starring Peter Weller that took place in Detroit. Came out like a fucking tornado. Nobody knew what to expect. And it was unlike any movie out there at the time. Tyler, I sent you to go see it. I gave you $6 to go to the popcorn place. No, I'm just kidding.
Went
to the drive-in movie theater with his family, and you watched RoboCop.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think, what you thought, where we're at.
I took down actual notes for this one.
Ooh,
right.
All right.
Well, so like overall, I liked it.
You did?
Again, what I like about it is what I like about these 80s movies is when it's rated R like that, they just let it fly.
Yeah.
And that's how it fucking should be, right? Because in real life, you still run into people like that anyways. So just let it fly. I mean, you can't anymore. But I put, from the beginning there, when Murphy starts at the new police station there, I just wrote, they drive piece of shit police cars. And immediately from there, I went to ED 209 is terrifying, and Kinney got fucked up.
I mean, it's a gory movie.
Yeah. And that thing didn't stop shooting him.
Oh, I know. Even as a kid, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, they were I guess there was a gorier version of that. They had to cut it down because it got an X rating.
That's hilarious. Because also, how are you going to put an ED 209 out on the street and have that not be terrifying to just a normal citizen just walking around town? You see that fucking robo thing, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
There's a war. It was around 23 minutes when Murphy got shot the fuck up.
Yeah, he did.
And my only notes were there is that he could never live through that many gunshots. Ha ha ha. Bullet to the head got him. ... Not without a fight. I was surprised that he still had a little bit of life left in him, and they were actually trying to.
No way he survives that. I mean, they just.
I was like, what? I love how his arm gets blown off.
I know.
And then obviously they turn him into RoboCop. Yeah, basically. My favorite quote in the movie was when the guy, man, I cannot remember his name, the guy who started the Robocop program, right?
Right.
Who took over from Dick. Can't remember his name, but he looks at Robocop and he says, "You're gonna be a bad motherfucker." I love that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I didn't understand why they needed to like add in the paste for him to eat. You know, I didn't need that explanation. Is
well, they're trying to cover all bases. They're like, well, how's this guy move?
I guess. And I loved like the commercials that they would cut to. Right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
if we wanted to go back to like Putin and nukes and all that, my favorite commercial was 41 minutes in, and it was a video game, or not a video game. It was just a board game called Nukem. And it was Nuke them, get them before they get you.
I forgot about those. That was great.
Dick Jones wound up being a real bad man. Just real mob mentality there. Which was fun, you know, because you got this guy who's like number 2 in line of this whole big company.
Right.
And then, you know, towards the end, when it's ED 209 versus Robocop, I just thought that was fun and funny. And I felt like the funny part, anytime that ED 209 moves, it's like stop motion.
Oh yeah,
right?
it was very clanky. They didn't have the technology for like.
No, of course, but it was solid, you know. Yeah. I just thought it was funny how like this thing is supposed to like just destroy motherfuckers, and it was the stairs. It was just the stairs that got this.
It couldn't walk down the stairs. Yeah, I forgot. It couldn't
walk down the stairs. That's all that did it. And then Clarence.
Oh yeah, wasn't he? That's Earl's favorite bad guy of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So I just thought it was cool how he's Red from that 70s show. So I thought that was fun.
Yeah, he played a great bad guy though.
Definitely.
You really started to hate him.
And then my very last note is like just right at the end, the back to like the executives who made ED 209 and that sort of stuff. Whenever they finally like shot Dick Jones out of the building and he falls all the way down, they just, for some reason, they cut to the one black guy in the room. Yeah, he's just like smiling. He's like, yeah. And that's like basically how it ends. It's like, okay.
What do you think about the Robocop theme song? Dun, 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 dun. It's iconic.
I'm trying to think. My wife mentioned, she was like, you about to watch a Halloween movie? Is how she took it. I was like, what? It doesn't sound like Halloween movies to me, but
you liked it.
Oh yeah, man. That was fun.
Okay.
That was really fun.
All right. Listen, man, I think you pretty much liked every movie that I sent your way. I thought none of them's really.
And they do a good job of like adding in humor in that movie too, right? Like,
oh yeah, it's like a, you know, dark at times, but they make it funny.
Mm-hmm.
But the sad part is
solid.
That film was in '87 and it was supposed to take place in the future. It looks just like Detroit now.
I know. I was kind of hoping that they would make that other town that they wanted to make. I don't remember what it's called. They had like the design of it that they're just going to build on top of Detroit. But
well, here's a little trivia fact. I saw the Robocop. There's a documentary, and they actually filmed it in Houston. I did not know that. Interesting. So if you're playing Robocop trivia with your friends tonight, remember the little tidbit the Z-Man gave you. You're welcome. You got it. Well, that's good. Let's keep it rolling, everybody. I know Ashley on Patreon, Judy on Patreon, but they like the movie reviews. They like it.
Hey.
I don't know if it's the retro or what they like about it, but they like it. And Steve on the Patreon goes, loving Tyler's movie reviews. Very nostalgic, bringing things back. You have to have him watch Raising Arizona with Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
So I'm taking requests now. Because if I agree, like, first of all, if they give a request and I agree.
Right.
So
I gotta see what this looks like because I may have seen it. but I'll watch it again because I more than likely don't
Well, if
remember
you've seen it, I don't want you to. If you already seen it, I don't want you to see it again because this is not what it's all about. It's a 1987 classic starring Nicolas Cage, Holly Hunter,
Oh no, you know what? I haven't seen this. I have wanted to actually watch this. Yeah.
And it's great because it's the Coen brothers who directed amazing movies. This is one of their
love
first.
the Coen brothers. Yeah.
I love this movie. I watched it on HBO a million times. It's hilarious. And you forget how funny Nicolas Cage actually is. He's very funny.
1987 again.
Yeah, that's like my wheelhouse, man. These were the movies that were on HBO all the time. And the Coen brothers, they've done great. They did the Fargo TV series, No Country for Old Men. I mean, classic.
Oh brother, where art thou?
The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
Hudsucker Proxy. I mean, they've done some great movies. And this is actually their second movie. Their first one was Blood Simple, which I don't know much about. But Raising Arizona was one of the Miller's Crossing's another one. And Fargo the movie, Bad Santa. So they got a good resume. They do good films, and this film's hilarious. I could quote it. The great Randall Tex Cobb, who we tried to get on the bad guys, he's on there. And so Tyler, you got all week, and we'll report back next Wednesday with Tyler's movie review. Tyler's movie review. I wonder if we could do like a little sweeper, like like going to the movies, I don't know. But then again, guys, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I kind of hit a wall because I didn't sleep last night because there's a reptile in my apartment, and but I'm starting to get really tired. So before I fall asleep on the mic, which it's not good podcasting.
I was almost there last week. I was so tired.
You were dragging ass. Yeah, and if you really like if you really want to get a good night's sleep, I honestly, and I'm being honest, and it's because I'm obsessed. Please subscribe to Compound Media and watch The Wet Spot. Just get a nice rest,
Oh God.
Anyways, thanks again for listening. Hit subscribe on the old YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. Stream my albums 1,000 times so I can make 3 cents. Thank you so much for Tyler. I'm the Z-Man. That's a wrap. Good night. Count the troops.